What's up, guys? It's the $1 Million Boys. This is Capo.
CP.
Yes, sir. Today we're just talking about success, man, and all of our accomplishments.
What would you say keeps you going in the business? Like, what keeps you motivated and ready to go every single day you wake up?
Honestly, along this journey, it's been a lot of different things. It's been the promise I made to my grandpa. It's been the fact that I want to be financially free and I have to go to work every day for the rest of my life. It's been the fact that I just feel like I have to keep going. But now I've come to a point where I've realized this is my destiny and I cannot go any other way. I don't care what anybody else says. I don't care what the world around me happens. I don't care if I'm robbed of everything and I have to walk around in a women's bra. God created me to carry out this great thing on earth. I'm meant to help millions of children around the world. I'm meant to speak to millions of people in seminars. I'm meant to be a beacon so that when people see my greatness, they say, how is he so great?
Yes.
But then they see God shining through me and they say, that's how.
It's good, man.
That's what keeps me going. What keeps you going, brother?
Man, everybody has a main purpose. You said your grandpa.
Yeah.
I got my mom. That's all I had growing up. So just knowing that I can change her life from me, her only child.
Facts.
Knowing that I can retire my mom and show her I'm not just some degenerate.
Good, bro.
I'm nothing special. I didn't graduate with a 4.0 GPA.
Yeah, I think few entrepreneurs did.
Yeah, but knowing that I can wake up every day and choose what I want to do in life. I don't want to work for somebody for the next 30 years and let them tell me when I can and can't eat lunch.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, bro.
Yes.
When I can and can't come into work. So knowing that I've have my own business really just shows me that it's possible.
Yeah,
and
man.
Seeing other people do it, they started the same way. They're just people, bro.
Exactly.
Just a person. I'm just a person. The same way.
Yes,
they're
bro.
not. They're not Albert Einstein or anybody crazy. They just started before us. And now that we started, I just see that it's really easy if you just keep going.
Yeah.
And don't take failure as an option.
Exactly, dude. Just staying consistent. And, dude, that's the thing right there. Like your mom, dude. That's the thing people don't get. It has to be a reason greater than just yourself.
Yeah.
Like if it's nothing but selfish desire, like I want $10 million. I want to go party with models every night. I want to be able to, buy all the latest cars and the latest fashion. Dude,
you could achieve that.
You could achieve that.
God's gonna make an example out of you.
Right. God's gonna make an example out of you.
He's gonna show you.
Whenever you want it for purely selfish desires, you're gonna quickly realize, all right, you may have these desires, right? But along this journey, you're also gonna come to points where you don't want to work. So not only are you the person who wants all these cars and wants all this money, but you're also the person who doesn't want to work right now. You're also the person who wants to go out and party. So you're kind of split between two different paths in desire. But if you have a purpose outside of yourself that is greater than just yourself, then it doesn't matter how you feel in the moment. That greater thing is going to pull you even though you no longer have energy to go right now.
It's true, bro. There's always something that whenever your tank is empty that keeps you going, bro.
Yeah, man.
Like, if I don't have nobody else to lean on, I know I got God, and He's gonna keep me pushing.
Bro. Amen.
But also, I look at my mom every day, and I'm like, she doesn't know it, but I'm serious. I'm gonna retire.
Yes, bro.
She knows I'm gonna be successful. She's told me, she sees my vision, and I think that's really something that keeps me going. Is my mom's always motivating me and telling me like she's gonna stand by me no matter what, no matter the decision I make, because she knows I'm capable of it. God gives you a purpose and a calling. You got to go a different route.
So true. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks, bro, because you're serving a higher calling. Like, God made everybody. So who is anybody else to say anything about you? Like, it's you and God, bro. It's your life. Man. You are born alone, and
you're going to die alone.
You're going to die alone. Like, and yeah, there may be people beside you in either one of those circumstances, but at the end of the day, you come and you go alone, so it's between you and God, man.
whatever your achievement is in life or goal, purpose is in life, work at it every single day. Like, wake up and have the burning desire to do it every day. Obviously, it's going to get hard, and you're going to get tired, and you're going to think maybe this ain't going to work. But don't think that, bro.
Yeah.
You know, you should believe, and know that's going to happen. The biggest thing is knowing. You shouldn't even think, like, is this going to work? You should know it's going to work.
Yeah.
I know I'm going to be successful. And that's not even me just talking out my...
Yeah, it's not
I'm
him being cocky
serious.
or anything.
Like, I know.
Yeah.
You got to have an ego. To be successful, you have to have an ego.
Yeah.
You got to be very confident in yourself and your ability to, you know, reach that level.
That's right. That's very true,
And
man.
I think people twist that up and they're like, wow, he's just cocky.
Yeah. He
It's
thinks
not
he's
that,
better
man.
than
It's
other
just,
people.
You could do the same thing as me.
Yeah.
But you don't want to take the time.
Literally.
And you want to crap on me and call me dumb. And
For taking the time to do it. Yeah.
I think people really belittle themselves and other people because of what they can't do.
Yeah.
Or what they choose not to do.
Yes.
People, like in this town we live in, bro, it's so small. People have closed off minds. They're like, we're going to wake up and do the rat race everybody else is doing. We're going to go to work 9 to 5. I'm going to get off. Then guess what? I'm going to go to the bar.
Yeah.
Like, nah, bro, that's not.
Nah, bro. That ain't building anything.
Nah, in your 20s, you know, you go to college. Everybody goes to college, wants a degree.
Parties during the college.
Parties, yeah. But that's the thing about college, bro. College is a loophole. That's why everybody stays broke.
People go to kindergarten through high school to prepare for college. And then they go to college to prepare to get a job.
To work the rest of their life.
Like,
It doesn't-
never ending, like...
If you think about it, college, no schooling we have prepares you or tells you how to make money.
They don't tell you how to make money. They
Or
show
can
you,
make you
they
a
tell you
salesman.
how to show up to work to
Yeah.
earn money.
Call me crazy, delusional, whatever.
Right.
But, dude, we don't have no degree. We didn't go to college.
Mm-hmm. Shout out our boy, by the way,
Yeah.
bro. That's our
Shout
freaking,
out
that's our
Damien,
dog, bro. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. That's Damien right there.
But most successful people at our age right now did not go to college, or they dropped out of college.
Yeah.
Because you do not need college to be successful. You can buy or you can get an LLC without having a degree.
Yeah.
This is literally like common sense.
Yeah. Unless you know, like we talked about this before. You know, like you don't need college. If you want to be successful, you don't need a degree.
Surround yourself with the right people.
Right. And unless you want to be like a doctor, like unless your dream
Yeah.
is to be a doctor or a lawyer or a nurse or a teacher
'Cause we
or
do
a
need
biologist, right?
Yeah,
like
I
we
get
need those
that.
things in the world. Shout out to all of them. But like if you don't want to do anything that requires a degree, you just want to learn how to earn money and be able to spend your limited amount of time here on earth enjoying it. You know, don't give up. That's the one thing everybody says, and it sounds so cliche, but
It's so true, bro.
yeah, man. If you don't give up, you're putting in hours, like, and those hours build and build and build. And if you give it your all every single day, there's no way that it's not going to work out.
That's what every one of them say, do not quit.
Dude, that's
And
the
you
one
like,
thing.
at some point, you got to realize there's a reason they're saying don't quit and they're successful.
Yes.
If you quit, I mean, what do you gain from that?
What do you gain?
You're just
You know?
going back to what everybody else is doing.
Right.
You
But
can't be in the 1% if you're doing what the 99% are doing.
That's
You
facts.
know, it's
That's facts right
inevitable,
there.
bro. You can't be at the 1% if you're out at the bar or
Yeah.
every weekend. You know,
Yeah.
if you're chilling with your friend or your buddy, your business partner, or whatever, and y'all are
Mhm.
growing together, whether it's mindset, business,
Yes.
whatever. That's how you become in the 1%. That's at
Absolutely.
least the start of it.
Absolutely.
Mindset is the start of success, bro.
Absolutely. And, you know,
Absolutely.
a lot of people, like, before they even do anything to try to walk towards success, they overcomplicate it. Like, they'll be like, oh man, I gotta start learning the fundamentals, and I gotta start
Yeah.
studying this guy before I try this and that. It's like, dude, you jump in head first, you'll figure out how to swim. It's like,
Exactly.
it's like once you start, you'll realize everything you need to know, and then you'll just go and learn what it is you need to know, and then you'll say, okay, now I know this, now I need to learn this. So you'll go and learn that thing. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't hold yourself back by making it too complicated.
Yeah.
Just go in and put one foot in front of the other, man.
And stop worrying about what everybody else thinks, bro. I mean, it does not matter. Everybody's
Yes.
gonna die at some point. In 10 years, they're not gonna remember what even happened. You know,
Facts.
the people that make fun of you aren't doing anything with their life.
Yes,
Whether you're
man.
rich or poor, people are gonna have stuff to say. I mean,
Yes.
you
Without a
can't
doubt.
let that affect you, man.
Tell them the quote you spit to us earlier.
Oh yeah, why seek validation from a world that crucified a perfect man? Man,
Come on.
I mean, how?
I mean,
I think that's probably. I'll get that tattooed on me, bro.
I
Like,
think, dude,
that's crazy.
that's so real. But
Yeah.
a perfect man they crucified, bro. So why are you worried about what all these people have to say about you? If you study any successful person, it's all in the mind. You know, success cannot come to you through the flesh, because nobody is gonna come to your front yard and deliver $1 million via helicopter. You know, nobody's just gonna come to you and
Yeah.
say, "Hey, you're rich now." You have to develop your mind. Your mind is the most powerful tool in the universe. Your mind can download any information. Whatever you feed it, your mind is going to consume. If you constantly tell yourself like, "Oh, I'm not enough. I didn't come from money. I'm too lazy to get rich." If you tell yourself this information, then that is what your reality is going to become. Because your mind will digest and project whatever you feed it. But you cannot put yourself down and tell yourself negative things, or that is what your reality is going to be. You have to uplift yourself and feed yourself information that is beneficial
Yeah.
to whatever goal you want to achieve in your life.
Your brain is a receiving and a broadcasting station.
Yes.
Everything is on a frequency. As stupid as it sounds, it's so real.
So real.
You know, if you start reading books and doing something you really like to do, whether it's start a business or make TikToks or YouTube, whatever it is, bro, you will absorb like a sponge. You know, you will really start to change, and it, like I said, it starts in your mind. You know, every thought starts in the mind. Every creative thing that's been created, it's from thought. The building,
Right.
the car, like
Yes.
it was all a thought before it became
Yes.
action.
Everything began in somebody's mind.
Yeah.
Like everything that you have, a cell phone, like you said, a car, a building, everything that you see with your eyes began in somebody's mind. God made our minds so incredibly powerful to operate in any realm of this world. And however you develop it is what your life is going to lead to. For somebody to tell themselves negative things like, "I'm stupid," dude, you're not stupid. You're smarter than 99.9% of living beings on this world. You're pretty damn smart.
If you tell yourself, "I am a millionaire" every single day, you're gonna become a millionaire.
You're going to become
If you tell yourself, "I'm stupid" every single day, you're gonna start to believe. Even if you tell yourself a lie for, a month or a week, you're gonna start to believe that lie. That's why it's so crazy that in your mindset you can do anything. You know, you can
So true.
make yourself believe a lie. But everything starts with a desire.
Yeah.
You know, and then a plan, and then you put into action.
Yeah.
Whatever happens from there is on you. If you have a
Amen.
definite plan,
Then
failure's not a thing.
failure's not a thing.
Failure's just a lesson.
Like, a lot of people give up because it's too hard. And to that I say, if you're willing to give up because it got hard, then you should not have. I'm not going to say you're not a person who's worthy of having it, but since you gave up, you shouldn't have that success. Because if you gave up because it was challenging, it's supposed to be challenging. That's what forms you into the person who can handle the reward in the end. It's like, it might get hard, but like, I posted something in our WAP the other day that was like, it's the hammer swings to a hot sword that make it sharp. You know?
That's
Like,
true.
sometimes you have to go through pressure and heat and intensity in order to be able to be more formidable. You can ask God to help you dig a hole,
Yeah.
but you still have to pick up the shovel and start digging.
That is so real.
He will give you the strength.
That is so
He will
real.
give you the ability to do it, but you still have to dig. He is not just going to clear a spot out in the ground for you.
I'm gonna close it off with this, but one of the best books I think I've read, bro. Think and Grow Rich. And it just seems like you read the title, it's like Think and Grow Rich. How do you even do that? You gotta read the book, bro. It's 13 steps to become successful. And it's not as easy as it sounds. I mean, there's some stuff in here that will boggle your mind, bro. It's not a book that you just read. You really gotta study the stuff it says. if you know who Napoleon Hill is, or Bob Proctor, or Brian Tracy, any of those guys, they talk about mindset, manifestation, law of attraction, the nature, every law of nature. Your net worth is your network, man. The people never stop trying to meet people. That's the thing about business. Everybody is looking for somebody to help them in a certain niche. If you just don't know how to network or talk to people, you're not gonna be a great businessman.
Yeah, man. We've been networking. We have business partners that we get along with great. Our buddy Muhammad, shout out Muhammad out of Pakistan.
Yeah.
That's our boy.
Shout out Tiffany.
Shout out Tiffany. Also our boy Damien, bro.
Yeah.
We met him along the way, and it's encouraging to know that there are other people like you out there who want more from their life. And not only that, it's like a brotherhood, bro. A brotherhood of people who are not only get along great, but are on the same path in life. And you're there to lift each other up and hold each other accountable and be there for each other when times get tough.
Yeah, bro. For sure.
You got anything else you want to add?
Nah, man.
Big things coming, and I hope we can all achieve this greatness together, bro.
Amen.
Love y'all.
$1 Million Boys out.